Piece control has been super essential to me being a better Fortnite player, and in this video I want to go over some of the key things you guys need to be thinking about when you're trying to get better at piece control and just get better at Fortnite in general. Now, I haven't played this game in near 8 months or more at all. I haven't touched a game. I think I'm like, I'm level 11 for this season, and last season I barely played, and I decided to hop on Boxfights to play against some players to kind of just get used to playing the game and practice my ability to actually execute my old skills. I'll admit I'm not a really good Fortnite player, but those players that I played against during those box fights, I either absolutely dominated or they struggled to keep up with me, and that's without me playing in the last 8 months. And the reason for that, I really do believe, is just the lack of understanding of basic concepts in Fortnite. And in this video I'm going to break down some of the basic concepts in Fortnite while going over this drill and Raiders piece control. So we're going to go into drill 12, quickly go over what I would do in this situation. So real quick, this piece right here is a piece of glass. It's a ramp, which I perceive as an enemy's ramp. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, he's there, I'm caught in this situation, is I want to protect myself. If I place a cone, I'm not protected. If I place a ramp or a wall, I'm protected. Okay, I can't place a ramp because he has the ramp, and for me to place that like wall in the distance, chances are he's going to take that before me, or like I'm gonna be in his box. I don't like that, so I spawn in falling in like this. I'm going to take this first piece, and the reason for that and not taking the cone, even though I could place the cone from way back here, is because I won't have protection. He could easily flip that ramp or edit that ramp and take a shot on me. I need my first layer of protection, and that's kind of the first thing I want to go over later on after I do this drill. So wall, and then I'd probably take the cone out, to be honest, after this, and place both walls. Since I already have my walls out, I also will place both walls and then the cone. In most scenarios, it really doesn't matter as long as you're quick enough. It's so quick that at that point it really shouldn't matter. Then I'd edit this out, place both cones, take this wall. I could either safely edit this depending on my opponent's movement, or I can make it wide open like this and place both cones, place the wall here. He can't see me. I have right hand peek. As you can see, the cursor's on the right hand side of my character, so when I edit, I can go like this, piece him up full out, and then take a shot. In the left hand scenario, same thing. I'm going to prioritize my protection, placing that cone, placing both walls, edit, and then here I don't have right hand peek, he does. Okay, so I have a few options. I'm not going to get into every single option because that will take very long, but the first thing I would consider doing is making it edit like this or like this. It doesn't really matter, but probably more likely like this, and then placing this wall here, cone as well, and then taking a peanut butter edit after coning him my shot. Now in that same position, right, another thing I could do is just make a safe window edit and then crouch down, uncrouching, and taking a shot. Now my mechanics aren't that great because, again, I haven't played in like 8 months, but that's like kind of basic concepts. So those are kind of the basics of how I'd run that drill. I kind of want to go over some basic concepts for the piece control. So as I mentioned earlier very clearly, is that I want to prioritize my protection. Again, that's why I don't place the cone over the wall. So I place the wall, then I would place maybe the wall or the, if this wall is available, most likely your opponent's already taken it, but if this wall is available, I'd probably take both walls and then the cone, right? And then I'd come out here and do all this. Now the reason why, right, you're thinking, oh, he's over there, you're protected, right? But I'm not going to be over here anymore. I'm going to be over there, and right now I have 2 layers of protection in this scenario. I have a wall over there and I have this. That ramp isn't mine. And another thing I'd probably do is shoot out this ramp, but we can't in this scenario because we don't have time. We're too busy aggressing our opponent. So we take this wall, and a lot of players will make the mistake of not taking that wall. So protection, right? I'm over here, I take this wall, I could come out here, make this edit. The problem is that this is only 1 layer of protection. This is 2. So when I come out here, it's really important that I take this wall, make this edit, and now I have 2 layers of protection. He has to shoot through this and that before I can receive damage. So I have 2 layers of protection that will give me time to react to anything he does. Prioritizing my protection is super important. Over here too, like just the basic peek. So I'm taking a window peek here, protected, or I'm taking a peanut butter edit, protected, and I'm also placing my cones like that. Like I can place a cone and 2 walls like behind this peanut butter. So go ahead. All right, I can do a little jump if I need to. I could also do that through a window, protected, right? Could do this. It's pretty protected. So first is peeks, right? Peanut butter, window edits, pretty basic stuff. Don't want to get too complicated. Using that right hand peek with the wall here, right? I can go like this, get that little right hand peek. As long as I'm using peeks, that's super important when you're using your piece control. The second thing is that protection, making sure you have those 2 layers if possible. Even here, right? If I have this piece and he shoots that out, I can reset that, and then I can reset that. Now I have 3 layers, right? Super important to have protection. And then aggression. So if I take this, right, and he decides to come out here, right? Say he decides to come out into this box right here. He decides to run out like this and come here and aggress me. I can simply edit this out, right? And then I can reset that and play him here, right? I have control over the situation in that scenario, right? So it's just being able to aggress in different ways. If he comes into this box, I could, obviously I can't move in this scenario, but like say he does come out there, I can go like this, edit this out, and then I can fight him here. I have control over the situation, some control. So being able to aggress him in different ways, like I can aggress him through this wall, I can aggress him through here, and then if this wall up here wasn't concrete, like which it isn't, I can come up here and attack him here, right? I can be aggressive because I've taken these pieces, and that's what piece control allows you to do. It allows you to protect yourself, it allows you to take peeks, it allows you to be aggressive. I can be aggressive here, I can take a shot here, boom, shoot him there. I can come here, then I can shoot him here. Then after that, he'll be looking over there, I'm up here and I'm shooting him here. And then like if not, I can come down here and then I can set up a little wall peek here, and then like it allows you to move and be aggressive, and that's super important. Not only does piece control allow you to be aggressive, it allows you to escape. Escape and protection are not the same thing. This is protection, okay? This doesn't provide me an escape, but by placing those cones, right, if he decides to come through here and aggress me, I can reset. That doesn't give me anywhere. I can't go out back. I can't go anywhere. I can go here. That's okay. That's a little bit. But another thing is I can go up here, right? I can come up here. Now I have an escape. Obviously in this scenario I'm boxed up by all these metal walls, but in general you won't be, and you'll be able to break them usually. But that gives me an escape. If he comes through here, I can just simply run through here and reset. Like I have a way out. You want to have a way out. You want to have that movement. And if he has one of these cones, for example, I'm on his wall and he somehow shoots out this wall, I need to have this cone, right? I need to have more than one piece to get out of, and that's what this allows you to do. When thinking about your piece control, when you're doing any of these drills, you want to be thinking about those concepts: peeks, protection, aggression, and escaping. And another thing real quick as well, you'll notice that when I do this, right, I'll sometimes place both cones before I place the wall. And the reason being is I don't have to worry about him shooting me. He can't see me. He could of course take that wall if he was really quick, but I'm paying attention to him. I'm looking at him. That's another thing. You guys need to be paying attention to what your opponent's doing. So those are the main things I wanted to cover for you guys. Give you guys the basic concepts that I think you guys should be focusing on to become a better Fortnite player. As I return to Fortnite, I see more and more players catching on to these things, and they are starting to outscale me, especially some of my friends that I used to play with back in the day. They've definitely gotten better at paying attention to these basic, protecting themselves, making better peeks, aggressing, and escaping using piece control. And I think if you guys take these basic ideas and apply them to your practice, you'll have a way better chance of succeeding at being a better Fortnite player. If you liked the video, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.